Hello, and welcome to day 3 of our video series, Quick Tips for Supporting Executive Function. Aspire is a local nonprofit that envisions a community where people of all abilities live, learn, and grow together. We believe that truly inclusive environments set everyone up for success and benefit each and every individual. We're bringing you this Quick Tips series because we know that executive function skills play a role in all of our daily lives, regardless of age or ability. Over the course of 6 videos, our goal is to bring you factual information and practical strategies for 6 essential executive function skills. Before we move into our focus skill area for today, let's take a moment to define what we mean when we say executive function. According to the Center on the Developing Child at Harvard University, executive function and self-regulation skills are like an air traffic control system in the brain. They help us manage information, make decisions, and plan ahead. This process occurs in the frontal lobe of our brain and is responsible for our ability to organize and act upon our thoughts, ideas, and behaviors. It's important to remember that although we're all born with a unique potential to develop executive function skills, they're learned and refined through practice, experience, and reinforcement. That means we can take active steps to improve our executive function skills in various ways. Doing so can have a positive impact on our ability to learn, work, and interact with others, no matter our age or stage in life. In this series, we'll review 6 essential executive function skill areas. These include self-control, self-monitoring, working memory, flexible thinking, planning, and organization. Today, we'll take a deeper dive into the skill area of working memory by helping you understand what it means, why it's important, how you can practice it, and extra resources to learn more. Let's get started. Can you think of a time when you had to remember a fact in order to complete a task? Oftentimes throughout our day, we're challenged to recall important information that we've learned in the past in order to accomplish something in the moment. Whether we're responding to a question or working on a project, recalling information on the spot can be difficult, especially when we're feeling rushed or overwhelmed. So, what is working memory? Working memory refers to retaining, retrieving, and applying information. Working memory is a very important skill that anyone can work on and improve. Applying our working memory is how we effectively store valuable information, recall information when we need it, and use information appropriately. Now, let's take a look at some useful tips. Tip number 1. Chunk it. Are you allowing yourself to zoom in on the details? When we become fixated on a topic with many moving parts, we sometimes lose track of what's most important. By taking a big idea and breaking it down into bite-sized bits of information, we can help our brain to better digest the facts. This approach might help when we're trying to identify the key takeaways from an article we've read, or develop an outline for a writing assignment. How are you breaking things down for yourself? What tools might help you sort out a big idea? Tip number 2, sense it. Are you giving your whole body a chance to learn? We all have different learning styles, and it's important to utilize our interests and preferences when we explore new information. When we use our senses and engage our bodies, our brains are more likely to register a concept and save it for later. Whether through hands-on crafts or writing and memorizing a song, discover what sensory activities help you get connected. Do you know what your learning style is? What materials can you use to engage your body and your brain? Tip number 3, practice it. Are you making time to strengthen your knowledge? We've all heard it before. Practice, practice, practice. But what does that mean for you? Practice is simply repetition, but it doesn't always have to look the same. The more we expose ourselves to an idea, the better our brain is able to connect with it and recall it later on. Think of different ways that you can return to the same topic, like reading an article one day and looking at pictures or charts the next. What are a variety of ways you can explore one concept? Can you set aside time for review in your daily schedule? Tip number 4, teach it. Are you letting yourself show what you know? One of the best ways to practice what we've learned is by teaching it to others. When we're prompted to explain an idea, it helps us express the way we're understanding something in our brain. If you want to test your knowledge on a subject, try explaining something to a friend or family member. For some of us, that may mean delivering a mock presentation, and for others, it may mean role-playing a classroom lesson. Who can you ask to listen to you? What can teaching someone help you discover about yourself? These are just a few tips to help you consider working memory in your daily life. There are many other resources available for people of all ages and abilities to practice this skill regularly. Check out the other tools we've shared to get tips on games, videos, apps, or articles related to the skill area we discussed today. Which of these quick tips do you aspire to utilize today? Chunk it, sense it, practice it, teach it. Remember, refining these skills takes practice and time. Start small by focusing on one tip at a time. Need a way to follow through? Try writing down the strategy and posting it as a reminder, or tell a friend or family member about it and ask them to check in with you. Thank you for joining us for day 3 of our Quick Tips series on executive function. Stay tuned for next time when we'll discuss the executive function skill area of flexible thinking, coming soon. You can reach out with questions by emailing us at inclusion@aspirechicago.com. Until then, learn more by visiting aspirechicago.com or connecting with us on social media. Take care and remember, together we're better.